Hey everyone, let's just dive right into this explainer. Today, we're looking at a completely monumental achievement in ocean engineering that is literally changing how we interact with the deep sea. We're talking about a project from a company called Deep, and they've just pulled off something truly extraordinary that pushes the very boundaries of human exploration. So, let's kick things off with a quick question to set the stage. When was the last time Americans actually built, tested, and deployed an open ocean subsea habitat to literally live on the ocean floor? Think about all the crazy tech advancements in space exploration we've seen over the last few decades. You'd probably think we've been building new underwater habitats on a regular basis, right?
Well, the answer is a staggering 40 years. Yeah, over 4 decades. For over 40 years, the idea of a new, American-deployed, open ocean subsea habitat has been pretty much stuck in the past, mostly relying on aging legacy systems. That massive 40-year gap really highlights just how incredibly challenging and rare it is to successfully design, build, and deploy a functioning home beneath the waves.
Section 1. Return to the Deep, the Vanguard milestone.
Okay, so what's really exciting here is the shift from just a really cool engineering project to actual operational ocean infrastructure. Vanguard is officially installed at Tennessee Reef down in the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. So it's no longer just blueprints or a prototype sitting in a dry dock somewhere. It's down there right now, sitting on the seafloor. This is a massive leap forward for ocean exploration and a totally crucial first step towards establishing a continuous human presence underwater. Moving on to Section 2. Engineering the deep, inside the Vanguard habitat.
To put this into perspective, Vanguard is sitting about 56 feet down on a sandy ocean floor. And inside, the footprint is basically the size of a large school bus, about 35 feet long and 8 feet wide. In this space, up to 4 Aquanauts are going to live and work entirely underwater for 5 or more days at a time. So they aren't just going down for a quick dive. They're establishing a true, functioning subsea base camp.
Now, getting this massive structure down there was absolutely not an easy feat. The deployment was this incredibly choreographed marine operation. First, they had to precisely set the ocean floor foundation in place. Second, they fixed the habitat securely onto that foundation, to ensure absolute stability against the ocean's currents. And finally, they tethered the surface support buoy nearby to provide all the necessary links and support to the Aquanauts down below.
To really grasp the sheer effort here, Deep's Chief Technology Officer Norman Smith explained it perfectly. He said installing Vanguard was, quote, a carefully choreographed marine operation with a lot of moving parts, and the culmination of 18 months of intense design, build, and testing efforts. It literally took a year and a half of intense, grueling work, culminating in this flawless execution beneath the waves.
But the work doesn't just stop because it's in the water. Right now, Vanguard is going through what's called sea acceptance testing to secure its DNV classification. Think of this as an independent stamp of safety. It's rigorous testing and certification by maritime advisors to ensure elite engineering standards are met before habitat support crew training even begins. It's all about guaranteeing the environment is completely safe for the researchers who are going to call it home.
Section 3. Science Beneath the Waves, the Vanguard Mission. So you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble to live 56 feet underwater for days at a time? Well, it's all about the mission. Vanguard is soon going to support crucial coral reef restoration, dedicated marine science, vital climate research, and extreme environment training. By living directly on the seafloor, scientists can conduct a much higher volume of continuous research than what traditional surface diving allows. Instead of wasting time or, spending hours commuting back and forth from a boat, their laboratory is quite literally right outside their front door.
By actually living right there at Tennessee Reef, researchers can completely accelerate our understanding of coral health, ecosystem dynamics, and climate change in real time. By seeing ocean patterns over continuous days, rather than just these brief little diving windows, scientists can unlock data that impacts the health of our entire planet. This is research that directly helps us understand and protect the oceans we all rely on.
And the broader impact of this milestone is echoed by Eddie Curtis, the superintendent of the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. He notes that the deployment of a new subsea habitat within the sanctuary, quote, creates additional opportunities for marine science and builds on research infrastructure, resource stewardship, and our long-standing collaboration with the scientific community. It perfectly honors a decades-long legacy of deep-sea discovery while basically building the vital infrastructure for our future.
Let's hit our final section, Section 4, Beyond Vanguard, the Future of Ocean Living.
Because, believe it or not, Vanguard is really just the beginning. It's essentially a pilot program, a crucial real-world testing ground for a crew of 4 Aquanauts to gain invaluable operational experience. But everything they learn inside Vanguard's hull is going to directly inform Sentinel, which is the future system. Sentinel is envisioned as a much larger, modular habitat designed for a truly sustained, permanent subsea presence. So the 35-foot hull of today is directly dictating how the massive, modular habitats of tomorrow are engineered.
And this all feeds into Deep's ultimate, frankly massive mission, to literally make humans aquatic. This long-term program of habitats, designed for a sustained presence, fundamentally changes our entire relationship with the deep blue. The successful deployment of Vanguard isn't just some one-off technical achievement. It brings us one major step closer to enabling a continuous, uninterrupted human presence in the ocean.
So, I'm going to leave you with this thought to chew on. With Vanguard paving the way for these massive, modular subsea habitats, what groundbreaking ocean discoveries will a continuous human presence unlock next? When we aren't just visiting the ocean, but actually living in it, the potential is absolutely limitless. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep your curiosity focused on the deep.